Welcome back to AC3 TV. This time I'm joined by Miles Stanton, Managing Director of CallDesign. Miles, welcome.
Thank you very, very much, Justin.
Now you put on another fantastic Workforce Optimisation Week, number 6 I believe, in this time in Sydney. What's the motivation behind putting on this event?
Listen, we just want to lead this industry. Workforce planning, workforce optimisation really didn't have a home 6 years or so ago. We wanted to bring workforce planners together. We wanted them to have a forum where they could network and I guess to sort of understand industry trends from a leader like ourselves. So that's why we started it. 30 people on the first one, 200 at this one. So we're loving it.
Certainly doing something right now. We obviously had a great lineup of speakers from all over the world this time. How do you go about sourcing those speakers?
Yeah, that's a really good question. The only answer I can provide is that we believe that we really are leading this workforce optimisation bubble as it grows in Australia. People come to us, so the people that we've found from overseas in fact have tapped us on the shoulder. CallDesign, what are you doing? What is it that you do well? What are your views here? So the relationships that we're forming are really coming to us rather than the other way around. Fantastic,
and you're certainly the global presence of CallDesign is ever expanding. Where are your offices now and what are the plans for 2013?
The plans for 2013 are to consolidate the offices we have. We have Nashville in the US, we have Barcelona in Spain, we have Hong Kong, and we have our help desk in Manila in the Philippines. So for now we've got 2 people in the US, 2 people in Europe, 1 person in Hong Kong. We need to grow from those beachheads and establish relationships, establish the profile we have in Australia, and then grow the teams.
Okay, fantastic. Now, for those that obviously got a pretty captive audience here with CallDesign, but for those that aren't aware of CallDesign, how would you sort of summarise what your key offering is to the market?
Thought leadership in workforce optimisation and particularly workforce management, that would sum it up. We strive very much to get the most current information and to be ahead of the curve in terms of information as it relates to workforce optimisation. And I can't understate that this bubble called workforce optimisation is exploding all across the enterprises, in retail branches, in back office, of course in the call centre and collections, and not many people are seeing it, not many people are recognising it. We want to be ahead of that curve and to be the thought leaders and the subject matter experts. That would summarise what my company is trying to do.
Yep, and I think you're on the right path. We obviously had a couple of great speakers today from the National Australia Bank in terms of retail and what they're doing with workforce optimisation. We saw Elizabeth Gooch with the back office stuff. So as you said, it really is getting out of that contact centre space now, isn't it?
Well, it is, and smart organisations, in my view, are looking at customer service holistically across the whole enterprise. So they don't look at the call centre as inbound and the retail branches as retail branches. They look at anywhere that an external customer will touch that organisation and react appropriately, looking holistically, and they're the organisations that are moving down this workforce optimisation road very quickly.
Yep, fantastic. Penultimate question. What do you think are the biggest challenges facing the contact centre industry in 2013?
Gee, that is a tough question. Probably the same challenges that challenged that industry in 1985. How do you handle this growing demand of voice and other channel contacts with an intelligent workforce that costs far too much money to expand? So how do you do more with less, I guess, is the ongoing issue in a contact centre. That will always be the case.
Fantastic. My last question.
Sure.
What time are you hitting the dance floor tonight?
I will be at the gala dinner at 7, acting very, very maturely. I would think that maturity will fly out the window at about 9:30. The tie will be off and I will be there.
Fantastic. Look forward to seeing you later on. Thanks, Miles.
Thanks.